One mini world, one creation dream.
How are you guys? Welcome to the streaming, to this magic scene where we're gonna learn how to create an RPG map. Guys, for those that are here, remember that this is the schedule that we're gonna follow for this minicamp. So we are already on the week number 1. We already see yesterday the first class. Today is gonna be the second one, and we're gonna have more weeks on to learn. Remember, every weekend I'm gonna teach you how to complete this map, okay? This time, today, we're gonna set up our basics on our map. We're gonna learn how to create NPC mobs that can solve you things, that can interact with you. And also, we're gonna learn how to create the basic items for an RPG. Finally, we have the contest week. It's gonna be in the week number 4. And on there, we're gonna submit our map, okay? As always, remember, try to submit your map at least 1 or 2 days before the event ends, before the deadline, because most of the times you can have some problems and it's better to submit before. So we have this one, if you see, like, has a different skill. We have also here, let me show you this one. As you see, it has different skin on it. Or, as an example, we have the Inquisitor, a new recolor for this map. On the screen, you're seeing the Discord group. Remember that you can follow me there, and you can ask questions there. You can find tools, all the different tools you're seeing right now that they're gonna use are right here on the minicamp. And yeah, you will be able to just ask any questions. If you want to send updates of your map, you can send me there, okay? So we're gonna start with the setups, guys, and we're gonna start with our map, okay? So first, we're gonna create a new world, okay? What we're gonna do is you're gonna select this or this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna select developer, and on developer you're gonna see all these options, okay? Remember, we have to create for this anything that is related with the ocean, okay? So as it's gonna be related with the ocean, what we're gonna have here is to create a map, of course, related with an ocean. But remember, it needs to be related. So you can create an island, you can create, I don't know, a pirate ship or underwater scene, whatever is related with the ocean, okay? All right. And okay, so first we're gonna select the map for our game. Mine is Ancient Deep. All right, but remember, you can place whatever name you want. Remember, create a temporal name. But the important thing is you mention in the name that it's an RPG. All right. So remember, it's an RPG. So as an example, it could be, I don't know, Oblivion RPG, or whatever you want to place. Okay, I just gonna put example because I already created my map. Okay. So the size for this kind of map, I recommend it to be unlimited. You're gonna keep it like it is. And in here you have like different options. What I recommended to you is just remove this and just select the ones you want, okay? Remember, we need to create something related with the ocean, so you can select the ocean, okay? Monsters and animals must be removed, and that's it. You can create your map that way, okay? The size could be anywhere, any size, okay? Don't worry, Mr. Argentina. You can create the map any size. The important thing, as I mentioned yesterday, is that all the map, like all the different areas you're gonna create, are gonna be playable in less area than 64 blocks. Why? Because sometimes when you do bigger maps, like playable areas that are bigger than that, Miniworld doesn't load well, so probably your triggers are not gonna work, okay? So what we're gonna do is you're gonna see this option right here. The option name is Developer Tools. You click on it and you will have three different, oh, I don't know what's happening, yeah. Three different tabs here at the right. But also you will have some options here that are going to change depending on what you select them here, okay? So we're going to start with basic, guys. As always, as all the classes, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna select the sky. We're gonna change the sky and the time for give like a different look to the scenario, okay? Okay. As an example, if you see, if I place this specific time, you're gonna see that the general atmosphere is gonna change, okay? So as an example, if I place this, you see that the scenario is gonna be more colorful, okay? So you can play with that. As an example, this is gonna work for a fantasy map, this specific color. But as an example, if I do, I don't know, 50 p.m., you're gonna see a red sky that will look amazing for, as an example, a post-apocalyptic game, okay? So remember to play with it. You can select whatever options you want. The next important thing is that if you want that the RPG change the time, it's okay. What you have to do is click on here, okay? So fixed time is gonna make the time be like all the times on the same time, or if you turn it off, it will have like different hours of the day, okay? So it's up to you. You can choose whatever you want. My preference is to keep it like fixed, but you can choose whatever, okay? On water, I highly advise you to keep it in sunny, most of the times because rainy is kind of lag sometimes, and thunder is gonna release some thunders from time to time, and then that can kill your players, okay? Alright, so next we have monster spawn. How it works, monster spawn is gonna be for basically spawn monsters, but we're gonna keep that off because in this kind of map we're gonna spawn our monsters by ourselves, so you're gonna keep it off, okay? Welcome, Muhammad. Welcome to the class. Next, for gravity, as this is not gonna be a really important feature in the RPG, it's okay if you keep it like any different value you want, but remember to keep falling damage switch off, because on an RPG it's not very common that the player receive damage if it falls. It's like not an important feature, but it's up to you, okay? Here you can select how powerful is the gravity. On here I place it like 1, but you can select whatever you want. Now for machinery, as we are not gonna use cards, just keep off this. Now we're gonna move to the feature map rules, okay? Remember, you have this introduction here, you can use it. For this kind of map, is optional. Remember, we are doing an RPG, and in the RPG games, most of the times, who is gonna tell you the story is gonna be the actual mobs. Welcome, Martis. Really, really nice nickname. How do you do that? It looks amazing. Oh, I see. Okay, welcome to India. Welcome to the class. Alright, so for the options of starting, you're gonna place auto start. Why? Because in RPG you don't have to wait for another player to join. You can start anytime, so you're gonna play auto start. And join gaming process needs to be on. If you turn off this, probably you're gonna kick out all the players, okay? So this is gonna be very important. This needs to be on, okay? Alright, so for counting, you don't really need to put any counting on there. I recommend it to keep it in 1, okay? And for the background music, remember you can choose a lot of options here. You can choose a specific music. I prefer rather to keep it like in default for this kind of map, as this is gonna work and have a lot of time, okay? I'm gonna put this user in a Alright, give me a second. Alright. Perfect. Okay, so guys, As you see here, this is not gonna be important, and the minimum amount of players, keep it in one, because well, once more it's an RPG, and as this is an RPG, you don't need really like keeping this up. You can just start when any player enters. Okay. Now let's move next to the game target. As this is gonna be an RPG, the only way an RPG ends is when you complete the story. So keep this up. Limited time, you don't need it. For the scoring setting, keep everything off because we don't need it. Reach score to win needs to be off. Turn based needs to be off. Polluted area settings needs to be off. But this is gonna be very important. Depending of the RPG you're gonna create. Oh, sorry, I put the. Sorry, Mortis, I put you in a timeout by mistake. It was not meant. I like misclick it. So see if you can type now because I see. Yeah, I think you can type now. All right. Now next, we have two options here: reset the map and do not reset the map. So my best reward or my best recommendation is keep reset the map on. Otherwise, everything you did is gonna be saved. So as an example, if you break a block, that block is gonna go on forever. So not recommended when you are creating the game. Maybe when you finish your game and you submit, you can activate this option. But while you are creating, keep reset map. But the most important thing here is that we're gonna activate this. Okay, save players data. What it does, it allows, and this is gonna be very important, guys. This option will allow us to save the player information. That means that we can save the stats, we can save the items, we can save everything. And as this is an RPG game, every time the player enters, it is gonna be in the same part, in the last part he was. So that is very important. Okay, sorry, it's not this screen. So what I highly recommend it to do is just to keep it like this on, okay? And you're gonna go in settings and you're gonna verify that everything is activated. The only thing I didn't like advise you is to keep the current status effect, but you can keep it if you want it. Just click on select all and save. As you see, it's gonna save automatically. Pack item means all the items, the shortcut, the equipment bar, the HP, the hunger, the attack, the defense, the statics, the speed, the level. Is gonna save all the information, okay? This is one of the features that you need to focus more for this class. Now, we're gonna go to team settings, okay? So as this is gonna be an RPG, you're gonna click on team number 1, okay? Because all the players are gonna be in the same team. On here you're gonna edit and you can select how many players you can play together this game, okay? So mine is gonna be for 4 players at max, because it's an RPG that is not designed like for play for a lot of people, okay? But you can select wherever you want. On here you can place also a name for your team and just hit on confirm, and that's it, okay? As an example, you can do this. You can go ahead and here and edit, and edit, and edit, and you can change all the amount of players that can play the game, and just keep like this needs to be at least like 4 to be able to set up this like 4 also, okay? Because if you see, it's gonna always change depending on the amount of players, so we're gonna place 4 here, okay? Alright, so now we're gonna move to player behavior, okay? So on player behavior, and this is gonna be an RPG map once more, what I'm gonna ask you is to have like different options here. And we have the placement permission, which I can advise you to keep it on. The sash permission, also keep it on. Double jump, movable, and use items, all these things you're gonna keep it on. The only thing you're gonna like turn off is destruction, and you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna turn off zoom and allow it, okay? Because if the player is able to use mounts on your game, it's gonna be game breaking, okay? So please look at my eyes. I'm being serious. Don't do it. So if you are thinking on activating character skills and mounts, don't do it. Okay, once more. Don't do it. If you do it, I will be like, bro, why are you doing that? Don't do it, okay? So once more, remember, this is not the right way, okay? So if you place it like this, it's gonna be an error. This is gonna be better to keep it like this, okay? Same here. This is not, this is the right way, okay? Now, let's move to respawn settings. Set up an interval. I keep it on 10 seconds because, well, it's not that too much time. It doesn't matter, you can choose whatever here, it's okay. For removal protection, I recommended to use the minimum amount, that is gonna be 5 seconds. On here, don't worry for that, you can take whatever. Of course, like thinking a little bit better, it's gonna be better to just place here respawn automatically. It's gonna work better for me, okay? Alright. So next, for the death penalty, you're gonna select keep items. Here you can play with it, but it's gonna be kind of boring for the player to lose all the items every time he plays, unless you're doing a hardcore RPG, like, I don't know, like the Dark Souls of the middleware. But most of the times I'm gonna recommend it to keep it like this, okay? Alright, so just remember, that's gonna be the one, okay? Now, for the lives, you're gonna keep it like this. It's gonna work fine, okay? Remember, don't do this, because if you do this, like this, it's not gonna work fine, okay? I'm gonna switch the music. Alright. Oh, sorry, I almost keep it like with lives. No, remember, don't do this. Now, in display settings, you can keep all the themes are visible. You can keep name display visible to all, and show damage is gonna be very important, okay? So we're gonna click on show on damage only. We're gonna select display whole bar. We're gonna display crosshair. We're gonna display screen time. We're gonna turn off this, and we're gonna turn off enable battle tips, okay? In version settings, you can choose whatever camera you want, okay? Now, hello, how are you? Hi, good map in Argentina is telling me hello. So yeah, Mr. Argentina, hello and welcome. Bienvenido al streaming. Okay, so on here, the only important thing you need to check is this one, okay? So you're gonna have something like this, like the hunger secret, guys. If you have hunger here, that's gonna give you problems, okay? So we are not gonna use hunger because hunger is gonna reduce just by every second, okay? And this is gonna be hard because we're gonna use the hunger bar or to do a skill, so we don't need this, okay? So if you see this like this, that's not the way. We're gonna switch it and we're gonna verify that it says stamina here, okay? If it says stamina, it's gonna be cool. But if it says hunger, I'm gonna be like, okay? So now we're gonna move to the next, and you can just select this however you want. It's okay, okay? But the important thing, stamina needs to be instead of hunger, okay? On here, you don't need to place anything, it's up to you. But the most important thing is gonna be here. You're gonna scroll down to experience mode, and you're gonna activate this. Okay. Now on here, you can choose how many levels you're gonna have. What I gonna do the next thing. Okay, so I highly advise you to keep the max amount, and then you're gonna go to edit. Okay, so you see here, like you have like the experience amount that you need for each level, and you see it's gonna increase, and you can move this as an example. All right, but here you have an option that says quick settings. We're gonna work smarter, not harder. So as we're gonna work smarter and not harder, we're gonna do it more faster, okay? So we have here two options. Range 1 and the last one, okay? The first one is which is the start level, and this is gonna be what is gonna be the last level. The problem is you cannot place 100 or 1990, the max is 50, okay? And the experience range is gonna be the amount of experience that you gonna want at the end, okay? So the max amount you can have is 9,999, okay? That's the max amount. So in here you're gonna place that amount, okay? You can place whatever you want here, but that depends on your map. If you see as an example that you want the players to go high level really quick, you can change this as an example to 50, okay? And you have like different options here. Standard is like it's gonna keep the like normal experience. So if the level 10 you need 100 of experience, on the level 11 you will need 110, and on the level 13 you will have 112, and like that. It's like be the normal. Earlier stage is gonna be easier to win. Like at the beginning you're gonna level up very fast, but at the end of the game you're gonna start having like more difficulties to earn experience. Why this is cool? Because in the first levels you're gonna place like really normal enemies, and in the end you're gonna go place stronger enemies that are gonna give more experience. So this is one of the best ways. Okay, and the later stage is the one I didn't recommend. It's gonna be really harder to level up at the beginning, but at the end it's gonna be easier. So for this map I recommend standard or earlier. Whatever you choose is okay, okay? I choose like the normal amount. If you see here, you can see that it increased little by little until level 50. Not like a big one, okay? And that's it, okay? That is gonna be the setup. Now that we gonna learn how to do the setup, we gonna do different things, okay? And is what you were asking for, how to create the NPC and the creatures, okay? So this is gonna be really quick. I'm gonna teach you some easy things to do because I wanna focus more on the items, okay? Alright, so what I'm gonna do is the next thing. Oh, sorry, you don't supposed to see that. Well, okay, let's go and let's start, okay? So we're gonna create a completely new NPC, okay? This is gonna be very important, guys. What is an NPC? An NPC is not playable characters, and those characters in RPG games are gonna be very useful because they can sell you things like the ones you see here. Let me show you in game. Alright, so as you see, those mobs can work for a lot of things. As an example, they can give you missions, but also they will be able to sell you things. As an example, or they will be able to play in a specific role. As an example, they can be like, you can place like different mobs. Let me show you an example if I have here one. No, I think I don't have it. Yeah, but they can explain you like different things. As an example, one thing that I don't need another RPG I create that is, wait, is the Pokemon one. I create a Pokemon map related. When you are like walking around, you will be able to talk with the NPCs, and they're gonna provide you like different information. They're gonna tell you a little bit of the story, not necessarily the mission. Okay, what happened there? Where is it? Seems that it's not downloading for some reason. Oh, I forgot this station. Okay, seems they're gonna be able to show you that because, well, it seems that it doesn't download, but well. Okay, but the thing is that you can create different interactions with the NPC. Remember, NPC stands for not playable characters, and you can do a lot of things with them. Okay, so we're gonna start creating our NPC. We're gonna create two different kind of NPCs. First, we're gonna create an NPC that will show you missions, that can sell you things, and the second one is only one that can provide you information. Okay, or yeah, that can do like different roles. So for creating an NPC, you're gonna move right here. Alright, so you're gonna see that you have some options that is called add plugins. So you're gonna scroll down to creatures, and in creatures, you're gonna click on add, okay? So you have a lot of options here. We're gonna create a new one, or you can edit an existing one, but we're gonna create a new one from zero. Click on here, and you're gonna have this screen, okay? So how it works, this screen. First, you can have the name of the creature. As an example, if your map is based in a RPG, you can, like a medieval one, you can choose a medieval name. If it's sci-fi, you can choose a sci-fi name and wherever you want. As a period, you can place like Blackbeard or wherever. So as an example, the one I'm gonna create is gonna be an extra shop. It's gonna be mystery merchant, okay? And it's gonna be a store, okay? So if you see, you can place the name on here, and you can click up here to activate or enable, disable to see the name, okay? Also, you can place a description. As an example, rare items for sale, okay? And as you see, you can activate this and the players will be able to see this, okay? Now the important thing is to choose a model, okay? So if you click on model, you have all the options to select like different merchants. Also, you have some characters here. All the characters you're gonna unlock, you're gonna be able to see the characters here. You can have some skins also. If you have some skill by it, you can do this. But another important cool feature is that if you use custom skins like I do, you can select here what custom skin create for this map. As an example, I don't know, let's create a one really quick. I like this. This looks like a mystery one. This is the basic one for him, like he's gonna take your money. On here, like you have like different elements to put on. Remember this, you need to buy those skins, or to get those skins, I have those unlocked. So as an example, I'm gonna place this on his hands. I'm gonna place a couple of gloves, and for the down part, I'm gonna use this. And finally, I can like place more things like this, alright? So I'm creating the merchant. As you see, you can do a lot of different combinations with the features you have unlocked here. I'm gonna use mine. I really love this kind of creature, so I'm gonna personalize a little bit this one, okay? So in my map, all the mobs, as they belong to a specific faction, are gonna have a specific color, okay? So the color is gonna be orange. You see that you can move this to change the color. As an example, let's select this one. Alright, and you have different options. You can change different parts of the costume, okay? As you see, you even can change this blue part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep like this, and everything else is gonna be black, I guess. Let's put it like this. Okay. and also you're gonna be black. Okay, cool. So all the different parts need to be very similar. So as an example, this one we're gonna change it. We're gonna put a white shirt on him. All right. We can change the color also for this. We're gonna change it to orange, so it's gonna match the one we have up here. Perfect. All right. For the clothes, I'm gonna keep it on white also. Okay. And for the pants, I'm gonna do the same. All right. So the boots, all right. Okay, this needs to be orange too, because we are doing like an orange mob. Okay, let's do this, and perfect. And finally, you can choose like some other options. I'm gonna just keep it on white and black. That's it, white and black. And finally, the boots. I can change the boots also. What do you think of my mob? Alright. So for Noise Santos, actually we used to have a pig, but the pig was removed. And now we have an alpaca or a llama, I'm not sure. But yeah, we used to have a pig. Then the pig became blue and then it was removed. If you remember that, you have been played for a long time anywhere. Okay, let's change this color to white also. And this one we're gonna place like orange. Okay, so we have this mob created. We're gonna place the name of Mystery. Okay, that's it. We're gonna save it. You're not gonna see, you need to click on here and you're gonna see it right here. And as you see, we have our merchant with like a skin with like, it's gonna be very similar to the one you need. Now we're gonna move on and we're gonna change the attributes for this one, okay? So, well, as this is gonna be a shop, I highly advise you to increase this at the max because probably players may kill him. And this is gonna be very important, guys, okay? Pay attention to this because this is one of the most important things that you need to do on here, okay? Once more, serious face. You have to do this on the way I'm gonna do it because otherwise it can work or not. Okay? So if you didn't like this, probably you're gonna have a big because it's not gonna work fine, okay? So this is gonna be very important once more. What we're gonna do is the next thing. This is very important. You have two options here. You can choose animal or monsters. For your NPCs, you need to place animals. And there is a reason for this. If you place monsters, your game is gonna have a lot of problems because if you spawn an NPC at the distance, if it's a monster, it's not gonna work. Why? Because the game auto removes the monsters like every X seconds or if they become too far away from you. So as an example, if you are, I don't know, 32 blocks away from that monster, the monster is gonna disappear. While animals still on the game, okay? So for your NPC, always create animals, okay? Otherwise you are gonna have some problems. As this NPC doesn't need to attack, we're gonna just click on one. We're gonna set up the attack to one only. This is an NPC that is gonna be stored, so we don't need him to be able to move. So we're gonna change movable here. And the output experience, you're not gonna place any kind of experience, okay? Now you're gonna move to battle. In battle, you're gonna select default or your team, okay? So remember, we are creating our players are gonna work together and they are gonna be in team number 1. So we're gonna select team number 1 here. The view field is gonna be 8. And in attack, if you have this activated, you're gonna completely turn it off, okay? This is very important. Drop also needs to be off because, well, this is a mob. We supposed not to kill him. Alright. In advance, keep the player will stare at you if you are a certain distance. This is gonna be very cool. And you can add also more features depending of your mob, okay? But for this one, we only need this, so it's not necessary, okay? So, you will be able to save it, and then you're gonna look for him and you're gonna add it into your game. And once you add it, you need to click on enter the game, okay? Alright, so now you have your mob, but we need to add it on game, okay? So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna move really quick to another location because we're gonna place that mob for testing, okay? Oh, of course the location is up here, so we don't need to do that, okay? Alright, we're gonna test the mob right here. Remember, you can place it on the map, but it's gonna take time to find it, so it's gonna be easier just to place it before placing another place, just testing by placing here, okay? Alright, so what are we gonna do next? We're gonna open our inventory and we're gonna look for him. You're gonna be able to find it right here. Just put it on your hands and place it on the floor. You see now we can see the mob right here, okay? It looks cool, right? It was a good design. Alright, so now we're gonna go really quick here and we're gonna edit some things, okay? So this is gonna be important, guys. First, we're gonna add a couple of triggers because right now the players will be able to kill him. So we're gonna make him immortal, okay? So we're gonna add a new event. We're gonna select when being created. Remember, we are in partial triggers. We're gonna add an action, and the action is creature, and the next one is gonna be set attribute, okay? So the creature in the event, we're gonna change the option that says dodge raid, and we're gonna put it like this. All right, so what is gonna do that? That is gonna change. So the once you play this specific like trigger on there, the players won't be able to kill this mob, okay? Because if they try to attack him, let me show you what is gonna happen. So imagine I want to attack him. As you see, I cannot click on him, I cannot attack him, and even if I do something like attacking like this, I won't be able to do damage because he is gonna evade the attack, okay? Now that you already have like this, what you're gonna do really quick here on the creature is set up a store for him, okay? So for create a store, you're gonna go to interaction. All right, you can place the name of the store here. So as an example, exchange rare items, okay? You can have an option to open the developer store right here. And also you have some options here. You can create a new store, okay? So on here you need to place the name of the store. So it's gonna be rare items. And the description, buy rare items here. All right. Of course you can be deeper, but I just like placing normal information. And on here is gonna ask you for which product your mob is gonna sell, okay? So as an example, if I want to add this item, you can click on it and then go to it. It's gonna give you the next information, guys. So how to purchase with the stars. In this kind of map we are not gonna use stars, but if you have the stars activated, you can select here how many stars you need for be able to pick up this one, okay? If you don't want to use the stars, just place 0 And here you can choose what kind of item we can use to buy this thing. You will have money, so you select the money. You can delete the other, and here you can choose how many coins we need to buy this thing. As an example, I can choose, like, we need 60 coins to be able to get one power soul, okay? Now, remain purchase is how many times you can buy this. For example, you can place 5, and if you place 5, means that after buying 5 of these things, you're not gonna be able to buy this thing again. But you can do a replacement. That means that the store is gonna be able to sell this again after a while, okay? So you can choose how many times needs to pass before the mob gets new existence for this, okay? So in this we're gonna place just 15 seconds to show you, and we're gonna place 1 to show you how it works, okay? And yep, you see here, we gonna like enter the game again. And we gonna go here and we're gonna take our money and we're gonna see how it works. Okay, let's see if I will have that money or if it's gonna replace my inventory with another things. But yeah, I have that money. Okay, all right. So if I talk with him, you see that right here is gonna like show me the information. I can buy 1, or I can buy like a lot of them. Okay, but I will need how many coins? I need like that amount of coins. If I purchase, you see that this is gonna be off. I cannot buy again, and it will have a time before be able to buy again this item. But you see, I get 60 like different coins. Okay, all right. So that's how you create a store, guys. All right. So let me edit here very quick. On here, you can go once more. Whenever you want to change it, you can place also multiple stores. You can add more stores here, but I'm gonna change this one. All right. So it seems that this is the amount of like different items you're gonna get. As an example, I can place 1, and here you can change how many items you need to buy this one. As an example, you can have 60 or 20 coins to be able to get 1 power soul, okay? All right, on here you can see information. You can get 1 by 20 coins. And if I move this, you can buy 2 of them if you buy 20 coins. Okay? And that's it. That's how you create a mob and a store, okay? Later, on the last class, I'm gonna show you how to create the missions. For now, I just want you to have that information, okay? Don't worry yet. For for this, you're gonna learn that later. So we're gonna learn really quick how to do some specific items that may work a lot for your kind of maps. And is that if you realize in Anywhere you're gonna have like different items, okay? That you can use for RPGs. So I'm gonna focus on that. We're gonna start and I'm gonna show you how to create money, okay? So this is gonna be very important. I'm gonna teach you, like you already know how to create most of the items, but I'm gonna show you how to create equipments and money, okay? And I'm gonna show you a couple of tricks. So first we're gonna create our equipment. You're gonna go here. You're gonna create a new one, so you're gonna click again in new and gonna create, okay? So what do you have here? You have here some options that you can use as a base, but also you can go here and create one from 0. There are a lot of different options here. Misc is an item that doesn't have like any feature. It's just an item that is gonna be in your inventory, but you can add skills on it. So this is the one that we usually use for create the skills. We're gonna see it later, but for now I'm gonna skip it on. With this you can create weapons like swords and melee weapons, but also you can create some tools, like as an example, shovels or I don't know, axes and things to get items. With this, you will be able to create bows, or like weapons that you need to charge an item to be able to use it. With this, you can create munitions or items that you can throw, like missiles, projectiles, dynamite, explosives. I don't know, anything that you can throw to another player to make damage or to make him have some specific buffs. You can do it with this. Then we have this one. This one allows you to create firearms, okay? So remember, if you want to create a firearm, you also can create the munition for that. So as an example, if you have a laser gun, first you create the laser and then you create the laser gun, okay? On here you have a lot of options that we're not gonna see today because we're gonna focus for RPG in those two, not on this one, because this one doesn't allow you to change the damage for the gun. Then you can create some food. With this, we're gonna create potions. We have a lucky bag that allows you to create some random features, but don't worry, we're gonna have a better way to do it. And finally, we have equipment, okay? Equipment allows you to create armors, and remember, if you have an armor, you can change players and skills to the armor, okay? So we're gonna start with the potions. For creating a potion, you're gonna go here, where it says food, and on here, you're gonna place the name of the potion. So as an example, HP potion, okay? On here, you can choose the description. As an example, I always place like this, plus 50 of HP. On here, you can place also the description, health 50, hit points after drink it, okay? All right, so you have here the item. Remember, you can highlight some options if you do something like doing this. Let me show you. If you use hashtag or pound, however you call this symbol, then you the initial of the color, for example, G for green, and then you place the number or what you're gonna highlight, and then you're gonna have something like this. It's in color green, you see? If you use, as an example, blue, it's gonna be uppercase always. As in blue, it's gonna have like this color, okay? So remember, you can do that, but we are interested more in the attribute. So here you can choose how many items the player can have on his inventory for the same item. So if you keep one, every time he gets one, he's gonna get a new slot in the inventory. You can place 99, so the player collects 99 of this item. Use item is the amount of time that the player needs to be able to use the item. You can use one, is okay. Less than one is better. More than that is gonna be like very large, so I highly recommend it to keep it at maximum one, okay? I always use 5. And now we have the different options, okay? So you can add or choose whatever is gonna heal. As an example, if it's gonna heal your HP after eating, you can up to 100. You can also heal your stamina here. You can heal your hunger, you can heal your food meter, and you can heal one only, okay? So as this is gonna be an HP potion, most of the times you're gonna change only heal, okay? And if you wanna do a potion for energy, you're gonna change this, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new potion. It is gonna heal your energy and also it's gonna heal your life, okay? So it's gonna be plus 100 of HP and plus 75 of mana points, okay? Mana points are the energy and HP is gonna be the health, okay? So on here, I'm gonna change this to 100 and this is gonna be 275, okay? All right, do you see? So this is gonna heal life and stamina, all right? And there you can choose a model here. I always recommend it to look for a personal one. This is not gonna be the best models For now, you can choose whatever. You can choose a miniature. I'm gonna select for now just only this model, okay? And I'm gonna add it into the game. So we have, sorry, our potion here. All right, now I'm gonna show you really quick how to create another cool thing, okay? Remember, that's the way how you create potions, but here we're gonna learn how to create armors also. So you're gonna go here, and you're gonna have like different options here. We always gonna have the name. So this is gonna be called, let's say we're gonna put it like soldier helmet, okay? All right. What it's gonna do is gonna give you +3 of defenses, okay? And here you can wear it to increase your range defenses +3, okay? Now we can choose a model, but check this, guys, this is gonna be very important. You can choose a model for this. If you click on equipment, you're not gonna see anything, but you can choose like different options here, or you can choose also a custom object you already create. So I'm gonna choose this helmet, and here we need to choose where it's gonna be located, okay? So I'm creating a chest. This is gonna be Grace, okay? Oh, it's actually a helmet, so it's gonna be a helmet. And now the player will be able to keep this, but you're not gonna see like equip it. For be able to add equip it, you're gonna click here on edit, and you can add all different models here. As an example, you can place this like this, and you see the player is gonna have like the item. Okay, right now it's a little bit strange because it's not in the right position. Hi, welcome to the class. The ocean update is gonna take about a month and be released at max, but it's gonna be soon. On here, you need to choose where it's gonna be attached. If you select chest, it's gonna be at the chest, of course. If you select right leg, it's gonna be attached to the leg. So you see, you can create a completely full equipment. If you select special, it's gonna be in the back. But we're gonna select the head, okay? So the head is gonna be this one. It looks amazing already like this. Looks like a Google's. But we gonna change those values, okay? So first one, we gonna set it up on the right position. So we're gonna move this to see what we are doing. And we're gonna click here to move. You see, every one of these lines is gonna move differently. We only need to move one. You see here. All right. Now we're gonna change the size. It needs to be bigger. As you see, we can change like the different parts of the size. I think one part is gonna work for all. And now we're gonna place it on the position, okay? So if we place 0, 0, 0, it's gonna be like this. If you see, it's not like in the right position, so we're gonna just have to move it down a little bit. Perfect. Now it fits cool, but it's not that cool because look at this. It looks like it left apart. But the easy ways to correct this is only to change one of the axes, okay? So we're gonna change, if I'm not wrong, no, this one is not, it's this one. So it's gonna be larger, and we will be able to fit it a little bit better. All right. Looks amazing, but check this. You see here a problem? We can see his cheek. That's fixable. Only add 1 and 1, and that's it. Okay. That's sorry. How you create an equipment. Remember that you can place more than one like a part on here. So as an example, I don't know. You can choose also from your miniature group. I don't know, I'm gonna place like this one is gonna have this on the top just because, okay? So you can place more of one. As an example, this could be I don't know, up here. All right. So you can like compose different elements on your map. Okay. Also, you can place in different parts of the body. For example, in the special, it's gonna be in the back, or in the head, or you can choose the right leg. As you see, this is gonna move according. It's like gonna be attached. Okay. Another important thing we have here is that if you click here, you're gonna see how it works when you animate it. Okay. As an example, you see I place it in the right position, but if I place this on the right, let's say left hand, you're gonna see it's gonna move with the hands, okay? So it's gonna be very important to select where do you gonna place this, because once more, depending of what you select, is gonna move or it's not gonna move. So as an example, in the head, it's gonna be perfect, okay? But I don't need this one. I already have this, okay? Now you can go to attributes and you can choose different options for here. So the durability is how many like damage it's gonna receive or how many usage it's gonna have before like being removed. So you can choose whatever you want here. If you want something that really almost is impossible to break, you can choose a high value. If you want something that is really easy, just place a low value, okay? Now, on here you can choose what material you have to use to repair this. As an example, you can use Power Soul to repair whatever item you want. Now you can select how many is gonna need for be able to completely fix. As an example, one of it is gonna fix 100%, or as an example, one of these is gonna fix it 30%. You can choose whatever you want here, okay? Now you can add some basic features. As an example, you can use defense, as this is going to increase the defense. I can place like, I don't know. You can say it's going to increase 10 of meal defense. Okay. Then it's gonna, oh, I remember I placed like only 3 per day, right? And the range defense is gonna be also 3. As an example, and also you can choose some elemental defenses. But this is not the only cool part. Also guys, we will be able to add an effect on it. So you can add any effect that is already made as an example, and you can add multiples. When you place this, your vision is gonna be increased in 100, and also you will be able to, I don't know, climb walls, why not? Okay, and save it, okay? You're gonna add it. Alright, remember, whenever you add an item, always you need to edit it to be sure it's gonna have the right ID. Okay, remember, always when you add like an book, you're gonna need to update here the information, because it's gonna place the information but probably it's gonna be not right, and then you're gonna enter your game. Okay, and now let me show you that we have our equipment created. Okay, so we were here. Let me place this on the floor. Well, we're gonna place the item we just created. It was this one, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and we're gonna place it right here. And you're gonna see this really quick. Good. So you're gonna click on here, you're gonna take the item, and you see the item in my hand. Let's see how it works. Alright, so now it seems that I can equip. And see, guys, now I have like more vision, because remember I had that condition, and also I can climb walls, as you see. Huh? I can climb just by staying on the wall. So it's gonna be a really useful function. Also, if I go here, I can see that we said it's gonna add more defenses. So you see it's gonna add me 4 and 4 of defenses. And if I take it off, it's gonna remove that, as you see. Alright. Okay, so that's the first thing. The two easy things that we made, okay? Now, how to create money That's the last thing I'm gonna show you guys. Remember, always create an item that is gonna be money. What we gonna do for create money is you're gonna go here, then you're gonna go to items, and on here you're gonna create a misc item, okay? When you create a misc item, what you're gonna do is you're gonna add here like a name of the money. You can choose like models you already have here, or you can choose a personal model you already have. For now, I'm gonna choose one of these. I'm gonna choose this as a symbol for the money. I don't know, why not? And the description could be use this for 5 items. Okay. Now remember, on click here and click on translate. You can translate all the options. Remember, always translate your maps because, well, a lot of people for different countries play. As this is money, we're gonna place the max value. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to increase this. And in skills, don't place anything. That's gonna be the only setup we need for the money. Okay? You see right here, the money is... I don't see it. Okay. Okay, I don't know what happened with it, but well, I suppose it's to add it. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Alright. So now that you have this, okay, in the last part of the class I'm gonna show you a trick. But for this, I need to minify many words, okay? What you're gonna do is, if you are in Windows, you are gonna go here. And for this, let me do a clear because we will need all the screen. Okay? So remember, you're gonna go here, you're gonna click on Windows, okay? And you're gonna type the next thing. It's gonna be APP data percentage, okay? And then you're gonna click in open. Alright? That is gonna open this folder. Alright? So remember, and just to show you, this is what you have to type in. But it's very important, guys. I need you to pay attention to this. I'm gonna pause the music. This is the path you have to write on there, okay? Remember, once more, you're gonna click on here, Windows, you're gonna type percentage AP data percentage, and then you click on enter, okay? And it's going to open up this folder. On this folder, you will have to find your map, okay? So on here, there is a folder that says miniware. Okay, you're gonna find it like this. It says miniword of data 410. So you're gonna click on it. Then you're gonna click on data. Alright, and you're gonna see a lot of files here. Don't worry, you're gonna click here and you're gonna select order by, and you're gonna select last modification date, okay? Or last mod date. On there, you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna see like these different folders. All the folders that start with a W are maps. You need to look for your map, okay? So if you see few files like this, that is not your map. When you have a map that is yours, you're gonna have a lot of files like this. How do you know is this your map? Okay, you're gonna open up Paint, and once you have Paint here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on this one, the one that says Thumbs, and you're gonna drag it, okay? As you see, it's gonna allow you to see what you have on there. As you see, this is not the map, this is the other map I create, but probably after this, I will be able to find it really quick. Let's see, this is the one. Once more, you go to Paint. You're gonna drag, and that is not the map, okay? As you see, you have a lot of maps probably, like me. So it's gonna take a while, okay? The important thing is that you're gonna find it really quick, okay? Or take your time, because probably it's gonna take more time than mine. I know this is mine. This is the map I create. Okay. So this is the map I'm working currently on. How do I know it? Is because I already scheduled, okay? So when you find your map, be sure to mark it. You're gonna go to properties and you're gonna go to personalize and you can change the icon. So the next time you're not gonna look for it. As an example, I choose this icon for my maps. And then for the future, you're gonna just go here and you're gonna click on create a direct access, and that's gonna create something that you can, I don't know, put in your desktop, okay? So next time, as an example, here, you won't need to search for the map. You place the name of the map as Ancient Deep. Okay, guys? And on there, you're gonna be able to find your map. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the folder inside the map that says mods. You're gonna go to map default, behavior, and on there you're gonna see all the files you have for your game. So I'm gonna show you a quick trick. First, I'm gonna show you how to have more like stackable items. If you go here, you're gonna see a lot of files with different names, okay? So you're gonna look for the one that is your item. As an example, remember I had one that says money. Well, we're gonna look for that one. I already got it here. Is the one that says coins. So you're gonna have probably numbers, okay? So you're gonna open up. It doesn't matter. You can open up with this tool, and on there you need to change this. You usually gonna have something like 99. You're gonna change it for 1000 as an example, okay? And then you click on save. And what is happening is that you will be able to have this. Check, I can save more than 90. If I move this, only I will have to be able to have 99. But the way I did it, you can have a lot of them, okay? So just to remind you, another important cool thing that you can do with this, guys, and it's an ultimate trick, is that you can go to script. You're gonna create a new script. Okay, don't worry, you're not gonna set up anything, you're just gonna create the script. Okay. And in the script, most of the times you will be able, I don't know what is happening here, but most of the times you're gonna have like an option here, okay? To get an ID. If you don't have the option like me, that sometimes that happens, I don't know why. You can go here. You can search for this map in my UIDs 2769239. Okay. And this is gonna be very important, guys. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat. I forgot about the chat. And what you can have here is like all the different items ID that exist. And as an example, you're gonna place it in your inventory, okay? So as an example, I'm gonna place this one in my inventory. And in this map, when you select the item, it's gonna tell you the ID of the object. So this one is gonna be 131. Okay? So, if you want to change the icon for an item, just the way I show you, you just can click on it. As an example, we're gonna change the power orb. We're gonna place open with notepad, and on there you're gonna look for the option that says icon, okay? And you're gonna replace the number here without taking this specific star here, and you can place whatever of the numbers this map is gonna give you. As an example, this one, 131. And if you save, you will be able to change the icon of your items, okay? So that is the last trick I'm gonna show you today. That will be it. Thank you so much for assisting the classes. Remember, for the next class, we're gonna start creating our stat system and we're gonna start creating our heroes, okay? So thank you so much for assisting class. I hope you're gonna have an excellent weekend or the excellent Sunday, or at least for me Sunday. I don't know, guys. I think some of you already are nearby to Monday. But yeah, and yeah, that will be it. Have an excellent day, guys. See you on the next classes. Goodbye.